Robert Kraft's comments. I don't know if you heard those. Did you hear them? Were you apprised with them beforehand? Were they discussed on the plane ride on the way out?
No, I didn't hear him. It said as I was walking in, he said some awfully nice things. So I feel very much the same way about him. We have a very special relationship. You know, I've been fortunate to play for 15 years, and it's a privilege to play for this team. So, you know, Mr. Kraft, Jonathan, you know, they're family to me, and you know, I'd love to go out and play my tail off and play as best I possibly can and try to go win a Super Bowl for them.
Megan Alexander, Inside Edition. You spoke this morning that it's tough not to take some of this personally, that some of the jokes, they kind of hurt. Can you just talk about the toll that it's taken on you and the team and how you want to move forward?
Yeah, I think, you know, I have moved forward, and, you know, I've moved past those initial feelings, and it's all part of the process. So, you know, I kind of left those things behind, and I wanted to move forward because that's what, you know, the team expects of me. I think we dealt with a lot of adversity this season, and you know, we got to deal with some more. So we'll just keep fighting, and like I said, hopefully we can go out and get a win. That'll be the most satisfying thing, you know, at the end of the week.
Tom Pelissero, USA Today. Thinking again back to 13 years ago, which is a while since that first Super Bowl. And if you remember Bill Belichick at that point, how has that guy evolved over the past 13 years?
Well, he's very consistent. I don't think there's much that's changed from his personality or his coaching style. He has high expectations for our team. He has high expectations in the spring camps, and you know, they travel all the way through the football season up to this point. So he's always coaching. He wants us to see us all be at our very best. And it doesn't stop. You know, the meeting rooms are important, the walkthroughs are important, and I think, you know, the pressure's always on with him. So that ultimately gets the best out of all of us. You know, I think this team has really risen to the occasion. Whatever challenges he's presented in front of us, the guys have always, you know, never backed down to him, always fought through him, and you know, it's part of the reason why we're here.
Fully aware you don't need added motivation for a Super Bowl, but you've always seemed like a guy that enjoys having some sort of chip on your shoulder if it's available. Do the events of the past week give you any extra motivation heading into Sunday?
You know, there's a lot of motivation at this point. So I think that you know, as it's been all season, the fate of our season will be determined by the guys in our locker room, what we're able to do and what we're able to go out and accomplish. So, you know, outside of our families and the friends and the other people who may have a positive or negative opinion about us, you know, how we play is going to be determined by what we do. So I think that's the major motivation, is to find a way to dig deep and do everything we can this week to put in our best week of preparation so that we can go out and play our best.
Reputation and, I guess, integrity of this organization were questioned to this degree was in 2007. You came one win from an undefeated season. Do you find the internal reaction and feeling and emotions to this to be in any way similar to that?
Well, every year is different, and you know, every team's different, so every team reacts differently to adverse situations. So we'll see how this team reacts. You know, we've done a good job all season. I think we have a very mentally tough group. So you know, we got to be able to pull it all together. Like I said, there's a lot of potential distractions this week. There's a lot of activities, a lot of things going on. There's a lot of logistics. You know, we're here to try to go win a football game. So you got to try to put everything aside and focus on the task at hand. And this team presents quite a challenge. So as many those things we can put aside and deal with at a later time, that's what we'll do.